Okay, so we are in the garage right now. We're about to leave, but Elliot and I are going to a Friends of the Library book sale. My local library is having one of these, and I can't help myself. We are literally going to just go look at the books. I'm hoping that they have something that I'm looking for or that I want to read, just because I'm sure it's not going to be too expensive. They're going to be probably used in some way, and I'm okay, obviously, getting used books. But if for some reason they don't have anything that I want, I think we're going to come home with a book anyway. We'll stop by like the actual library section because I haven't been there in a little while either. And so even though I have recently bought books to put on my TBR, we're going to a book sale. We're going to a book sale. So let's go. Someone fell asleep in the car. And so because Elliot fell asleep in the car, I'm gonna do my little haul right here, just so that I can also edit this video before it needs to go up. So I got 4 books at the actual Friends of the Library book sale, all hardcover. I gave them $20. You could give whatever you thought you wanted to donate. It was all by donation. And I had a $20 bill. They asked if I want to change, and I was like, nah, you know, we're good. Especially since it's going to go back into the library and things like that. So I started over in like the little middle grade area. They had one Everworld book, which is one of the things I was looking for, because I first found some at a different Friends of the Library book sale. But the only one they had is one that I just got at a used bookstore last month. So the first one I picked up is Otter by Catherine Applegate. I do think I'm going to see if I can get the library plastic off. I'll look up first if it's easy or not. I think it's just like taped on. But this is a middle grade book that I was interested in back when it first came out. I don't remember. I'm an otter person. Besides cats, otters are my favorite animal, and my husband and the kids know it. And I was just like, you know what? It's there. It looks pretty darn good. A little bit of yellowing, but like, who cares? And one thing I did not realize is it's told in verse. And so that is obviously going to be very quick and easy to read. So I did get that. Then I also picked up Dead Voices by Catherine Arden. This is the sequel to Small Spaces, or companion novel. I'm not entirely too sure about that, but Small Spaces is one of my 25 books to read in 2025 because I have been not exactly putting it off. It's one of my more recent acquisitions, like within the last year or two. But it's a middle grade horror and I've been really interested in it. And this is in that same series. I think it is like the very next one. And so again, pretty darn good condition, a little bit of yellowing, but like whatever. So I picked that up. And then over in the sci-fi section, the sections were not like perfect. There were like, Everworld's technically YA, but it was in the middle grade section. There was some YA in the adult sections and things like that. So that's what this was. This was over by the sci-fi area, but Bloodlines by Rochelle Mead. This is the sequel series to Vampire Academy, which I own and really, really love. I have the paperback editions that don't have people on the cover really, because I did not like that as much. They've never redone these. And I'm pretty sure this is supposed to have one of the like side characters from that series that I really, really liked as more of a main character or love interest or something in this series. So I do want to try it out. And so the fact that I was able to find hardcovers that are, again, pretty nice, doesn't even have like a cover on it. Yeah. And then they also had book 2 in that series, The Golden Lily. So again, vampires, YA, that kind of stuff. I definitely got those. So that's my haul. The thing is, I also picked up library books that I probably don't need. I really, really don't. But I do have 3 weeks to read them. So the library books will be due on March 14th, which is not too bad. I do have some time. I'll probably try and fit some in this month in between other reads and things, and then also next month. So the first thing that I picked up is Sakura Saku Volume 5 by Iwasaki Saka. I read the first 4 from the library last year. Absolutely have been enjoying the series. Like every single volume is 5 out of 5 stars. It is very like high school friendships, coming of age. And while I don't like YA high school stories, I don't seem to mind them in manga, maybe because it's easier and quicker. But I really love this author for like the actual relationships and stuff between characters. So I picked that up. And then I also picked up Star-Crossed Volume 3 and 4 by Junko. I own books 1 and 2 and I really enjoyed them. I think I gave them like 4 stars each. And these are the last 2 in the series. And this is one of those ones where there's like a fan, a girl that is like a massive fan of this celebrity. I think he's like a pop star sort of thing. And in the first one, for some reason, I might have to reread the first 2, they switch bodies. And that's what this is about. I really did enjoy the first 2. And so I need to finish this out. I might have to, like I said, reread the first 2, but we will do that. And then the last 3 manga I got is Blood on the Tracks. This is by Shuzo Oshimi. I'm pretty sure. Of course, the sticker is in the way. Yeah, Shuzo Oshimi. So I actually got volumes 7, 8, and 9. This is one of those series that is very dark and like psychological horror type of stuff. I like them well enough, but I don't think well enough to own them. But my library does get them in. So I got the next 3 because I do want to keep up with this series in the fact that like I do want to see what is actually going to go on with this, because it is very vague and very quick to read and very disturbing in a way. And so, yes. And then the last thing that I actually picked up, I was not looking for this at all, but it just sort of ended up in my hands. Final Girls by Mira Grant. So Mira Grant is a pen name for Shauna McGuire. This is a very, very short one. I do believe it's horror and there's like nothing on the back. But so looking at the summary of this, it does say, what if you could mix the worst parts of yourself by confronting your worst fears? And it talks about like a science experiment type of thing where people experience with VR, I think it is, their worst fears. And I feel like this is going to be something that's potentially very uncomfortable, very horrific. It is very short. Like I want to say when I was looking, it was like maybe under 100 pages. I just checked. It's a little over 100 pages, like barely over, like less than 110. So again, I don't know exactly when I'm going to read this one, but I have like 3 weeks to do it and it's very, very short. This is like a 1-sitting book. So yeah, apparently I picked a lot of like horror and then contemporary sort of stuff 4 of them will go on my TBR. I don't know exactly when I'm going to get to them, but used for a good cause, that kind of thing. So thank you for coming along on this journey with me. Like I said, Elliot is sleeping. I'll have to wake her up soon because it is going to be time to go get Presley from school soon. But otherwise, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up to let me know. Subscribe to this channel if you'd like to see more videos. I do have videos coming out Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. So I will see you then. Bye.